UOL, I really like what they're bringing to the table. There's nothing out of the ordinary here. Irelia, Standard, Gragas, the Azir.
G2, but I like their setup. I like what they've been going for. Let's see if they can. Actually, he's going to want to absorb as much of that bottom wave as he can to try and get himself through the matchup. I'm slightly that are coming out ever so slightly ahead, about 5 or 6 seconds on the tempo advantage for them.
Should be a solid here from Unicorns of Love.
And this all stems from the bot lane going topside for Unicorns. That's what you give away on that. In goes Exile.
Oh, Emperor's Divide, flash out from Perkz. Good movement from Move. Goes into the mid lane.
Hold that the later this goes.
Absolutely not, but you can see Trick now putting some attention on the bottom side. Gonna hop over the wall, maybe looking for the knockout. Flash in, red buff ticking. Chachi potentially in trouble. Point and click CC. Making it pretty easy. Chachi
Situation would go and keep that flank safe. Perkz for now is just going to run up, accept the wave. They're actually going to go on Perkz when he shows.
Party in the mid lane, miss on the body slam, sidestep. Perkz with the footwork, not going to be enough, or is it? No, Exile burns him down, but G2 is here for the follow-up. Ezreal tags Move. Are they going to be able to walk away from this one? Looks like it. Well,
very difficult thing for G2 as this game goes forward is actually getting to the Azir in the fights. If Exile isn't throwing himself forward as he trades with Perkz, moves here. Hang on, Move's gonna go in
slam going in. Cask back, looking for the solo kill. Perkz drops again. Mithy suddenly all alone. Trick making his way in for backup. Can they get anything back? Body slam to disengage. End of the day, Unicorns are making moves thanks to that jungler.
This has been a much better performance out of Exile. Goes in!
No! Flash over, my God! Move going massive. Exile backing him up. One more kill drops. Trick wants something back, but Chachi says no. 6-0 for the...
And it's transitioning very well. They've already got themselves a 3,000 gold lead. Zven's way too late on this ult attempt. I mean, they've got it. There's nobody from G2 that can actually stop. Move was spotted out there as well. Unicorns still look like they want to fight. Zven's got to be careful of this. Azir going over.
Oh, mithy caught out and all alone. He's going to get popped up. Great wave on the backside. Exile unstoppable. Fighting for his life. Flash over the wall. Expect hungry for blood. Trick on the way in as well. And meanwhile, Veritas will drop. Great turnaround coming in for G2.
They're going to look to take it. Now they're getting flanked. TP from Perkz, but the numbers are still even here.
Looking for the knock-up. Trick gonna find Move. Perkz suddenly on the back line. Tidal wave to try to stop him from going in, but Exile hitting hard on the side. Good disengage coming in. Jump away. Shifting stance takes him to safety. Perkz suddenly caught out. Aggressive flash remove. Are they going to be able to burn him down? Mid lane drops for G2. Exile says no to the engage for the rest of the squad. UOL taking control, but they're not done yet. They push in right into the silence field. Mithy throwing down what he can. Sven dishing out damage, but they're on the back foot. Chachi jumps forward, takes his life, but the 1-for-1 pushing for more, bouncing from the ricochet, burning down.
He can be if he gets into the backline now that he's got his items built.
But for G2, with that Rylai's now finished up. Cheeky can now everyone on the squad is benefiting. Chachi jumping in there, threatening. Spec goes forward. That's an ultimate burned out. Chachi just under the tower. Does not care. Takes 50% there in the exchange. Expect knock back to the team. Maokai on the front line, but here comes Perkz and Sven. They dodge the wave.
From a side angle initially, but then you get funneled round into a head-on engage against an Azir. Perkz, ooh, gets bubbled.
Rek'Sai coming in on the backside. Trick going to a two-man.
Exile
burned down, the leading member of the team. G2, they've got their confidence back, and with that mid laner down, can they turn it around? Chachi waiting in the brush. Trick on the front line. It's going to be a game of chase the Irelia here in the G2 jungle. Flash forward from Sven. The slow starts. Dash flash. Fancy foot. Maybe.
I'm not really invested in 50 start. Oh, hang on.
Oh, good arcane shift coming in from Sven. Gonna be happy with that one. Soldiers dash in, but now Exile has no way to disengage. Trick wants to start the fight. Ezreal across the backside, but the bubble stopping this one for now. Here comes the Maokai. Perkz on the front lines. Down goes the Azir once again. G2 looking to take control. Flashed over. Chachi resets in the back wave, trying to kill more. Burning through so many members of G2. They're knocked up, but Chachi's going to fall. They don't manage to get anyone else. Veritas dropping as well. G2 retake control of the fight and the mid lane. All with one catch.
And again, that G2 have. I mean, even the Ryze is difficult to deal with for somebody like Veritas right now, who is on 2 items. He's looking for an Infinity Edge, but Move.
Oh, they're just going to back off the Baron, pick up the jungler. Call that a consolation prize. Hylissang, another one to add to the list. Perkz more than enough mana. Taking his time on this one. now on a killing spree and an
It's a big hit of damage from, I believe, Zven in that exchange, and they're very rapidly pushing towers down and extending their lead.
What's this?
I mean, the thing is, G2 is just going to push so infinitely fast. That tower's going to die, maybe? No, it teleport completes.
In. Perkz on the front line. Can they do it? Exileh dishing out a lot of damage, but he's just hitting the tanky front line move. Health bar burning down. Suddenly Expect is in. Great Emperor's Divide, but pop goes the mid lane for Unicorns of Love. Once again, aggressive moves coming in.
G2 is just going to push so infinitely fast. That tower's going to die, maybe? No, it teleport completes.
In. Perkz on the front line. Can they do it? Exileh dishing out a lot of damage, but he's just hitting the tanky front line move. Health bar burning down. Suddenly Expect is in. Great Emperor's Divide, but pop goes the mid lane for Unicorns of Love. Once again, aggressive moves coming in for G2, and they're set to end here.
Yeah, Trick comes back with the team. Looks like they want to finish this. Chachi tries to go in.
Looking for more. Silence Field goes down. Chachi locked up for a brief moment. Tenacity paying off for him. They move forward. Expect out of mana. Mithy doing what he can to heal the front line, but has to stay away from this Irelia. Perkz is on the side. Maybe looking for more. Chachi knocked up, snared up, locked down, but he's running. He's trying to make a dash for the support. He's trying to make the hero play, but he's not going to have the health. Sven on a rampage.
And the tankiness that G2 are bringing here, when you look at this setup, G2 are so incredibly difficult to kill without the Azir being up that Unicorns are running out of options.
Move, drops, Sven now unstoppable. Slowly chipping away.
Nice. It's a shame it takes 3 dragons and then off a safe spot. There is still hope. Hang on.
Oh, TP coming in.
Perkz wants to end.
Bold move coming in here. Can they disengage? G2 running. UOL should be able to get something back, but they're not going to be able to TP back to the base. Perkz making the hero play. Expect ensuring that no one can retreat. Exileh all alone. Trick stopping the backs.
He got
Good
it!
flash from Trick. My God, the game is now going to end. G2 may have wanted to end it in style. This is exactly what they're going to get. Double kill for Sven. Triple kill for Sven. And at the end of the day...
inhibitor
no!
gave up.
Are you kidding me? Game continues
cleaning.
to go. Perkz trying to get something back. Exileh doing distant damage, but they're diving on top of him. Sven, now legendary. The unofficial Quadra, the unofficial Penta. Moving in, inhibitor goes down. Perkz says thank you very much as he closes out the game in fashion. It may not have been clean, but G2 have to be happy with that win.
Well, they'll be happy with the end of the game for sure, even if it was a little bit messy.